Set amongst tall trees and lush gardens, the Kasturbhai Lalbhai Museum complex comprises of two meticulously restored structures that are masterfully envisioned and restored by the renowned architect Rahul Mehrotra. The main building, a colonial-era residence built in 1905, showcases over 1,000 years of Indian art. It seeks to balance the art's historical merit while also maintaining the essence of the family home. The building adjacent to the colonial home showcases abundance of art related to Indigo. Indigo holds significance in Indian art due to its deep cultural and historical roots. It's not just a color, it symbolizes tradition, spirituality, and heritage. Mehta, for instance, attempts at indigo-dyed rope knotting using aluminum wires. The cultivation and trade of indigo played a pivotal role in shaping India's economy and history. Chola Karlati, through a deep and profound metaphysical surgery, hints to the eternal metaphor of a being and painting. This work of hers is called Essence, made in 2018. Alexia Quad is a contemporary Berlin-based Polish artist known for her enigmatic sculptures and installations that explore the concepts of space, time, science, and philosophy.
As you move further into the building, you enter a room where Indigo is incorporated into contemporary art pieces. In the room, you can see various shades of indigo, such as a really dark color, used in various mediums, such as you can see tin cans, you can see cloth, and you can see paper plaster in paintings. And one of my most favorite pieces, which is by Idris Khan. This piece by Idris Khan at first looks like a large ink blot, and then when you look closer at it, it is actually 3 sheets of glass with various words written on them, stacked on top of each other, giving this very cool visual effect. These words are his own writings and other philosophical writings stacked together.
As we enter the third room, it can be seen that it houses a lot more of an intricate and delicate style of artwork. Despite not being a textile scholar, Priya Ravish Mehra's work with textiles reveals a rare skill of woven tapestries, incorporating fragments of discarded weaves with paper pulp. This Delhi-based textile artist and weaver, researcher and designer works with paper pulp with indigo and gauze for this particular collection of her artwork. Nibha Sikandar's paper-cut work of kingfisher, bugs, moths and beetles is definitely a testament of her skill and patience. She has been using a self-taught paper cutting technique for the last 20 years. The papers are dyed with indigo, cut and assembled to create the most.
This room that you have to go up the staircase to access is a relatively peaceful one. It contains all artworks by one artist, Alvar Balasubramaniam. This artist was highly inspired by the natural world and the flow and the curves of it, and hence has tried to incorporate natural processes such as evaporation in the makings of these artwork. The room that you see now is the last one you visit, and it actually is the only one that contains indigo dyed clothing pieces, which is interesting because indigo is generally thought of as a clothing dye. But here in this museum, it is used in a variety of ways. This room also contains my most favorite artwork of this entire museum, which is The Teller of Tales by Nalini Malani, which is a reverse artwork, which means you have to see it from right to left. And it contains a quote by a German philosopher regarding the fleeting nature of life, which I find really interesting. And also I love the sort of graffiti collage style that she has used in this artwork. Another notable artwork in this room is the collection of jeans with shades ranging from white to blue. This art piece is an ode to Arvind, who is collaborating with the KL Museum to actually put on this exhibition.
Okay, so we're just leaving the KL Museum, and it was a great experience understanding a lot more about Indigo and the multiple forms that it takes through an artist's expression was really interesting, and the staff and everybody was really kind and helpful, and they did provide us some insight about the place as well as the exhibitions.
Yes, basically you kind of get guided through. They don't explain anything to you. They just take you from the room to room, and then you can explore the entire museum. The exhibit was amazing because we really got to see a lot of different forms of indigo. When we think of indigo, it's really a dark purplish blue color that we think of, but we got to see a light variation of indigo, a completely dark blackish version of indigo, which was really fun, and how indigo was really mixed into the different mediums, such as some of them are using epoxy, some of them are using cloth, paper, etc.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. We
Loved visiting.